today we're going to be talking about...
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Welcome back to... No, you need the, unnecessary pauses.
And today...
Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about... books!
If you didn't read the title... Going to a book signing tonight with Lynn Painter. I'm so excited. Unfortunately, Sonam has never read a Lynn Painter book before, but she knew that Kat and I were going, so she had to come along. So 3 of us are going, and I'm so excited. I think these are the books that I'm bringing. You can only bring one from home, but Kat forgot to bring an extra one, so she's being nice and letting me have both of hers. Or mine and hers. And then my aunt made us all matching t-shirts that say I Heart West Bennett. So we're gonna be decked out to meet my girl Lynn. I'm so excited. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Bye. Hey, Slay Queens. These are our outfits. We're ready to go. We're about to go meet Catherine at the mall where the signing is. And that's it. Can you tell that we're matching?
I love Wes Bennett.
Loving him hard.
Loving him so hard. I don't even know him like that.
So Kat and I are waiting to meet Lynn Painter, and we're wandering around, and what do we find?
Why didn't my order ship then?
Yeah, we ordered these. We should have just come here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Cool, I guess.
Edgy.
Edge.
I'm just walking around with it now. Just remembering her.
I like the red.
So good.
Spelling.
Guys, picture this. Picture this.
Picture this.
Picture this. Oh my god, I feel like I'm about to start filming an apology video. Anyways, hey vlog. It's been a few days since I last spoke to y'all, updated y'all. What's today? Today's Sunday. I think the last time I spoke to y'all was Thursday when we went to the Lynn Painter signing. And since then, y'all probably seen, I think I took one clip of when we went to dinner on Friday. And then Saturday, went to the Texas Tech U of H game, which was so fun. Tech's 5-0. But on technically Thursday night, Friday morning or whatever, Taylor Swift's new album came out. And we got to talk about that. So I did write down my official rankings. I had to marinate for a minute, I'm not gonna lie. Because Tortured Poets is my favorite album, no question, hands down, forever and ever and ever. Guilty as Sin is my favorite song, and that's it. So I already knew that going into this, Tortured Poets was just already up there, and it was gonna be hard to get up to her level. So I did write down, after my first listen, I wrote down my top 3 tracks. And then I only did the top 3 after my first listen. And then right now I just wrote down my full ranking after, again, letting it marinate for a couple days. So this is the top 3 after my first listen. I put Wood at number 1, Number 2, I put Canceled. And 3 is Honey. And I remember listening to them for the first time. All 3 of those are in a row in the album. And I was like, that chunk is golden. Anyways, so now it's been what, like 3 days, 4 days since the album's been out. And this, I think, is where I'm at right now. And it's a little bit of a shakeup from my original top 3. My current number 1 is The Fate of Ophelia. It's Bob. I don't know. I just, and the little, like, the music video, like, the little dance. I just have it stuck in my head. So that's number 1. Number 2 is Opalite. Every single TikTok I see that's, like, just people dancing to Opalite, I'm gonna repost it. Opalite's number 2. The only thing that did not change is Honey is number 3. I don't know why. The Glitter Gel Pen songs ate this album, and that's all I'm gonna say. Those top 3, I don't see it changing for those top 3. Now, the rest of them, the other 8, is it 8? 9? They're it's a bit of a toss-up between the other 9. Number 4, I did put Father Figure. And I don't need to explain myself. That one's bop. Actually Romantic, that song is hilarious to me. I think that song is so funny. It's so, like, perfectly, like, a little bit shady. It's so good. Like, it kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, like, the shadiness and, like, Reputation a little bit. Canceled, I put at 6. Now, for whatever reason, people are hating on Canceled. I liked Canceled the first time I listened. I gave it number 2. But I still really like Canceled. I feel like Canceled is what I expected Vigilante to be whenever Midnights came out. And if you get what I mean, you get what I mean. If you don't, I don't know. Number 7 is Life of a Showgirl. Now, obviously, she is what the album is named after. And I do appreciate Sabrina. But I feel like I just forgot about her. Like, it's good. I'm remembering. I'm like, okay, it's good. Number 7. 8 is Elizabeth Taylor. I'm not gonna lie. I had that one stuck in my head, like, immediately after listening to it the first time. But see, that's the thing. It's like the rest of my ranking after the top 3, it's kind of all like, it's like a 9-way tie. Like, because then I put Wood at 9, which that's crazy because I put Wood at 1. But I don't know. Wood's just at 9. 10, I put Ruin the Friendship. Ruin the Friendship, first listen, it was actually diabolical, by the way. Like, I was vibing. I was like, oh, it's giving old Taylor. We're getting some, like, country Taylor. Like, what's going on? And then she said, Abigail, you're crazy. You're crazy. Anyways, I put that at 10. And then Eldest Daughter, I put at 11. Now, I already know a lot of people are, like, disappointed in Eldest Daughter. And they're like, oh, this isn't the track 5 I'm used to. See, my tea is, I don't hate it. I just, every time I've listened to the album, I get about halfway through it and I'm like, okay, I can move on. You see what I mean? And then number 12, I did put Wishlist. And I feel like this one's going to be controversial because all of my friends have very openly said that they enjoy Wishlist, love Wishlist. For whatever reason, I can't get over the basketball hoop line. I don't know why. And hey, let's talk about everyone saying that, oh my gosh, everyone's saying, like, oh, this album's for the Stay, Stay, Stay lovers. Guess what? I love Stay, Stay, Stay. I love that song so much. So, are we surprised that I'm eating this one up? No. So that's it. I probably foresee this changing for the rest of my life because my opinions on all the albums change, like, literally every 5 days. And I don't know. I am enjoying repeating it every, hour. So that's it. That's my official thoughts on The Life of a Showgirl. I'm not gonna lie, was I clowning for Rep TV again? Yeah, I was. But I'm very pleased with what I did receive. Thank you so much, Taylor. She slayed. Anyways, so that's it for my rankings. What else did I want to say? I don't really know. I just felt like I'm doing a vlog and I've filmed, like, literally nothing. Okay, So obviously went to meet my girl, Lynn Painter. It was so beautiful. It was amazing. Great time. You saw the clips. Anyways, so we went for this girl, Fake Skating. I'm so excited to read this one, but I say that and I am not planning on picking it up anytime soon, because if you watched my monthly wrap up, I did mention multiple times that I haven't really been in a romance mood, and I still feel that way. So I don't know when I'm gonna pick this up. I do hopefully want to get to it in the winter, because obviously it is like ice skating, but look at her. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. And I love the yellow. This is the Books A Million exclusive. Love the yellow. She slayed. And then I brought my copy of Nothing Like the Movies that I annotated. And she's gorge. She's beautiful. And then also, she has little stickers. So, those are cute. I'm definitely going to junk journal with these, because duh. And then, so the way the signing was set up, it was basically like the Q&A first, and then it was like by row. You went up and like met her, did the signing, took pictures, whatever. And we did run a little late because of course 5 o'clock traffic. So we were late. We did slide into the last row. So we were obviously last for the signing. And, you know, we had a good time. We entertained ourselves, whatever. And Books A Million was nice enough to let us shop around while we were waiting. So I did end up picking up a copy of Bloodmarked. Have I read Legendborn? No. But I did pick up a copy of Bloodmarked. Anyways, so I did really enjoy the signing. It was my first signing I'd ever been to, and I was definitely, obviously, nervous, didn't know what to expect. I was lucky enough that I had my 2 friends, Sona and Kat, to go with me. And yeah, I definitely recommend, like, if you've never been to a signing, if you're nervous to go like I was, like, or you don't know what to expect, it's really chill, really laid back. At least this one, at least the way this Books A Million ran it. It was a great time. I obviously had absolutely nothing to be worried about. Lynn was the sweetest woman ever. And yeah, it was just fun to listen to the Q&A, listen to, you know, everyone else who enjoys her writing, enjoys her books, enjoys her characters, and just goof around. Like, everyone at this Q&A was like joking with her that like, oh, you need to go to Buc-ee's, you need to go to Buc-ee's, like, you need to write a romance book and like write about Buc-ee's. Like, so that was just funny to like have a mutual, oh gosh, have a mutual interest with a group of people like that. Because I would feel, it's always one of those things, it's like, it's fun to talk about books with your friends, with your family, whatever, but then it's another thing to talk about books and specific books with people that know what you're talking about and can relate to what you're talking about. This is the one other thing I got at Books A Million for the Lynn Painter signing that I was so excited about. It's the 20th anniversary Twilight bookmark. Have I read Twilight? No. I've watched the first movie once. I know. That's so terrible. I was so excited to get this, so when I do eventually read Twilight, I have a bookmark for it. And I also think this artwork is just so beautiful, because I believe this is the same artwork that's on like the deluxe collector's edition. Anyways, so I wanted to give a little haul, but this is stuff from last weekend. There was a market put on by a Houston market. They're so slay. I believe it was called a Houston market for the books. So obviously it's a book themed market. I had to go, and I convinced my mom to go with me. So we went, and for the first, I believe it was the first 75 people in line, you got a free tote full of like a bunch of little goodies. So obviously we had to go. Now this isn't everything, because I did say this was a week ago. I might have already misplaced a few things. So this is majority of what I got. So we did, of course, go early to get the free tote. And this is the one we got. We got main character, and then on the bottom it just says at a Houston market, which if you're in the Houston area, y'all need to check them out. They put on so many different themed ones. I know their next one coming up is Halloween Hello Kitty themed, period. Anyways, so this is just some of the things that I got in the tote. So me and my mom did both get one, so I do have 2 of some of these because my mom gave me hers. The first is a patch from Rome Designs. I think that's how you say it. And they're just patches that say emotionally attached to fictional characters. So I do have 2 of these now, and I'm not quite sure what I want to do with them. I may like get a blank cat or something and put one of them on there, but I don't know what to do with the second one. And then we both got these Kindle charms from Maris Customs. They're just little books. And my mom was so excited about this one. She already went and put it on her Kindle. And I don't know if I want to put one on mine. I don't know. I just don't know if it would like bother me dangling around. Anyways. And then we also got, I think this is from Starfalled Pages. They're these little keychains that say, I read and visit a Houston market, which is, again, the people that put on the actual market. So it's just a little book. This is my mom's. I already put mine on my keychain, on my keys. And then we both got these 2 beautiful bookmarks, but I already threw away the packaging, so I'm not sure where they're from, but they're so beautiful. They're like these acrylic. This one has little books and candles on it, and then this little tie. Love it. And then this one I think is my favorite. It's this same acrylic, but it has little cherries and they're in the shape of hearts with a little tie. So that is just the stuff we got from the tote for being the first 75 in line. And then they were giving out another set of totes to, I think it was like they had like 15, and they were just randomly choosing people to answer trivia questions. And so they did ask me, and I did win this little mini tote that says all books for fall, and it's embroidered, and this is just so cute. And so inside of this one I got a pair of fuzzy socks, which I already misplaced. And then I got the clip in my hair, and I got this cute little bookmark that has croissants and bows on it. I love her. And then there was a blind date with a book, and I've never heard of this author or this book. I do know this is the second in the series. They had like it written on the back of the book, like, oh sorry, this is the second. But this is Black Sheep by Zara Cox, and I've never heard of this author, never heard of this series, so I am really interested to see what our girl's writing about, see what this is. So yeah, so that's everything I got in the free trivia tote. Onto some books. So one of the things they had was a couple vendors had book swap baskets. I'm not sure if that was like the market provided them or if the vendors themselves provided it. I don't know. So you were encouraged to bring books from home that you didn't want, like never read, I don't know, and you wanted to trade for different books. So of course, you know how to get involved. So these are just books that I traded for. I just brought a couple books from my physical TBR that I knew I was no longer interested in reading, or maybe I had gotten them for, you know, like really cheap or something, and I just knew I was never going to read them. So I switched them for books that I feel more inclined to read. First, I got Percy Jackson, The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. Oh my God. Anyways, I believe almost everyone knows this book. I'm behind. This is some of my close friends' favorite series, favorite show, everything. So when I saw this in a basket, had to grab it. Next, I picked up The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, and I've literally read everything John Green has ever written except for The Fault in Our Stars. And I've been slowly collecting physical copies of his books because I don't think I've had physical copies of his books since I was in middle school. So I did get The Fault in Our Stars to add to my John Green collection. Then I found The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez, and I haven't started, this is from her first series, I haven't started her first series yet, and I've only read 3 of her other books from her second series, the Part of Your World series, and I really liked Part of Your World. Yours Truly was a miss for me. I know, I'm sorry. And I really liked Just for the Summer, so I obviously had to get another one for my girl. And then this one was a bit of a random one for me because I just purchased one of her books at half price. This is Summer of 69 by Ellen Hildebrand. I just bought The Hotel Nantucket, and so obviously I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to grab this one because I've never read her writing. I don't know if I want to, like, I don't know. But my mom's read her writing before. My mom was with me at the market, and she was like, you got to get it. Just get it. So I did. I'm excited for this one. I don't know anything about her books besides that they all look beachy. And who doesn't love that? And this next one, this was the first book I swapped for because I was so excited to see a copy of it there. Because again, for the past like week, or couple weeks even, I've been almost buying it. Every time I go to the store, I'm like, okay, this is going to be the day I get a copy. And then I was so excited to see it in a swap basket. And it's Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I have not read any R.F. Kuang, but when I tell you all of her work is on my want to read, everything. And so obviously I had to add Yellowface to the pile. I was so happy to get this. So those are the books I swapped for. I did buy one book. I might be wrong in saying there was only one bookstore present at the market, but this particular book came from, oh gosh, Good on Paper. Okay. This particular book came from Good on Paper in Houston, downtown Houston. They had a little booth at the market. It was so cute. They had all the reads. And, I just want to look at some books. Was walking around their booth. And I was like, okay, like nothing for me. I'm going to turn around. And as I was turning around, I saw the back of this book out of the corner of my eye. And that was Rewind It Back by Liz Tom Ford. Now, I've already read Rewind It Back. I've read the Windy City series. It's one of my favorite romance series of all time. And I have all the physical copies. I bought them whenever they announced that the Skyline covers were going out of print. But this cover was so hard to find for me. I believe it's still available on Amazon, but I just didn't want to have to buy it on there if I didn't have to. I originally ordered a copy from Books A Million, which you might have seen a clip of Kat and I mentioning when we were there. We found copies of this, but anyways, there's the whole thing. It didn't ship on time, whatever. So I didn't get that copy that I ordered online. So when I saw this at the market, I was over the moon, freaking out, absolutely freaking out. The woman who owns the bookstore, I went up to pay and she was like, now have you read these? And I said, girl, I've read them. I've lived this journey. And she was like, this cover's out of print. And I said, girl, I know, I need this now. Like, I was clutching onto this like someone was about to steal it from me. This was the greatest surprise of my day. And I just stared at it on my shelf. Like, I'm so happy that I have all of them. Oh. So anyways, just wanted to give y'all that little haul. Highly recommend a Houston Market. Check them out on Instagram. I believe they have a TikTok too. Love them. Loving them hard. They're so slay. And also like in your area, just look for book stuff. Like, cause you never know, because I would have never thought that I would have so many options around me as I do, but you never know. So yeah, that's my haul. And I think that's everything I have to update on right now. Now, like literally in the next like 2 hours, I'm going to try to finish Nora Goes Off Script by Annabelle Monaghan. Loving it. I think I have 70 pages left right now. And I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought. It is right now going a completely different direction than I thought it was going to. So I'm interested to see where that goes. And then I also started Hot for Slayer by Allie Hazelwood, her little Kindle novella for Halloween. I started that in the car yesterday after the football game because I had some traffic I could sit in and read. I'm only like 40% into that, but it's quick. It's like 90 pages, I think. And I have no idea where we're going with this. Allie girl, what are we doing? So hoping I can finish those 2 today and then start a reading vlog tomorrow. But yeah, keep y'all updated if anything else happens. Thank you so much. Bye. Now, this is a turn of events no one could have predicted. I'm about to go to the Rockets game. Rockets preseason games tonight. Sam called me like 3 hours ago and was like, hey, do you want to go to the Rockets game? I said, yeah, I do. And so here I am on the way. We'll see how that goes.